Stop thinking you're too old to learn another language. Hi, my name is Jasmine, and I'm the co-founder and owner of CCC Language Learning, where I support you in speaking English quickly, simply, and confidently. All right, so we're going to get in this video. It is a new year. It is 2023. We're going to stop using the excuse that you're too old, that you have kids, that you've been out of school for so long, that you've been learning English for so long. It's too late. It's not too late. If you're looking for a teacher to help you, so go back from the beginning, from phonics. What is phonics? Phonics is helping you to go over the pronunciation of the letters in English and how they sound together, and how do words sound, how do sentences in English sound. I will help you do that from the beginning. I'm helping a current student right now from the vowels, the consonants. And if you don't know what that is, you need to keep watching my next coming videos. So please stop saying that you can't learn English. Please just stop. Like, take the word can't out of your vocabulary. You don't realize how powerful your words are. When I teach a student that doesn't even know English at all, which I have done, I would translate it and then I'll have them start to speak more. And so what I don't let them focus on, I don't really teach them to say, I can't speak English well. I don't want you to keep on saying that. I don't understand why in school that's like one of the first sentences that we learn. Like, we're continuously saying, I can't speak English, I can't speak Spanish, I can't speak French. So why are we learning this phrase? Why are we learning these phrases when we actually want to speak the language? When it comes to learning another language as an adult, I need you to know, if no one has told you, it's okay to make mistakes as an adult. It is okay. Nobody is perfect. From the richest person in the world to the smartest person in the world. Everyone makes mistakes. You're not perfect, and that's okay. I want you to think about when you learned your mother language. Did you learn to say, I can't speak Spanish well, I can't speak French well, I can't speak Creole, I can't speak Arabic, Chinese, Korean, whatever language that you speak? Did someone teach you that when you were a baby? No. You just started listening and babbling and then started putting words together. Agua, shui. That's all I know right now. Okay. Water, milk, leche. And over time, you build. And you probably said it wrong. You probably said lele, or le, or milk. That's not right. That's not correct. But over time, you corrected yourself. You need to be more patient with yourself. And I understand money is on the line, your job is on the line. I understand you feel like you don't have a lot of time to learn, but you do. It takes learning something every day. You learn something every day in your language in order to speak it. You did not come out born speaking your language. You did a lot of listening. And that is why a lot of students cannot speak English or whatever language they want to learn well, because you are running away from one of the most important things in learning a language, is listening. You need to do listening. You need to stop running away from listening. You have to do listening. Even for me, with me learning Spanish, I am making it a part of my daily routine. So when I wake up, I want to think in Spanish. I want to listen to something in Spanish. Soon, I will eventually incorporate Creole with that. But right now, I'm focusing on Spanish right now. You need to do listening. You need to listen to native speakers. You can read and read and read and read and read, but what you read is not what you're going to hear and is not naturally what a native speaker may say when speaking everyday English. What you read is proper English. That is why you cannot understand native speakers. Many of you comment in my comment section on TikTok and say, but native speakers speak so fast. You speak fast too in your language. I want you to stop and think. When you're speaking to your friends or your family, do you say, ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Gracias. Do you speak like that? No. That's the same thing with English. We're not going to say, hey, what did you do today? No, we're going to say, what did you do today? ¿Cómo estás? Or ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Bonjour. ¿Cómo est? Na où te mange? No. So get it out of your head that English is supposed to be slow. I'm sorry, school has made you think that's how English is supposed to be. I'm sorry, whatever videos you've watched, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm preparing you for the real world. No, English is not easy. Nothing on this planet, nothing is easy. Nothing. You are walking right now, right? You know how to walk. If you know how to walk, right? You know how to walk. You know how to eat. You know how to use the bathroom. Guess what? You had to learn how to do that. And guess what? Before you did that, before you learned how to use the bathroom, you peed on yourself. You peed in your bed. Right? See that as learning a language. You're going to make mistakes. And if any teacher tells you that you shouldn't be making mistakes, they should stop teaching. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to forget words. It's normal. How do you remember the word? How does a word become a part of your vocabulary? You're going to see it and you may forget it. But you have to actively say, I'm some way, somehow, I'm going to use this phrase. I'm going to use this word in my vocabulary. I'm going to add it to my vocabulary. And let's go over to vocabulary now. In my class is catered to you. Whatever you want to learn, we're going to learn. How do I determine how my class goes? So what I do, I talk with my student. Hey, how was your day? Or I noticed something about you. Today was a fun day with one of my students. She was wearing makeup. She's a teenager. And I said, ooh, you're wearing makeup. And she didn't know that. So I had to translate it. I had to show her. So what I do in my class, I show you the translation. And I make sure you see your language and English. And so I said, ooh, you're wearing makeup today. She's like, yes. And I said, why? Why are you wearing makeup? And she said she didn't know how to say it. So she looked it up. Today was coffee day. And she's from Saudi Arabia. So I understand that. And so the point of the matter is I started to create our class around her wearing makeup. What is coffee day? What do you do on coffee day? And I saw that she was wearing a hoodie. Is it cold? How was the weather? Do you see how many topics we'll be learning in my class? It's not cookie cutter. My class is not cookie cutter. My class is catered to you so that you know how to talk about any topic, being able to go from present to past tense to future tense. That is what speaking English or any language is really about. Can you do that? Can you smoothly go from, oh, today I did something, I am doing something right now, I will do this thing tomorrow, I will do this thing next week, so forth and so on. That is how you build vocabulary, by being able to talk about different topics and asking questions. She learned how to say uniform today. She didn't know what that was. And let's look at the word uniform or unicycle or what is uni? Uni, U-N-I. It means one of something. English is not just English. The prefix of a word, which is the beginning of most likely the first 3 letters of the word or the first 2 letters of the word, depending on how many letters, but they tell you what the word is about. Uniform. One form, that everyone is wearing the same thing. So don't just look at words and memorize them as just words. They mean something. They have a root to something. So how do we learn vocabulary? So in my class, my student today, she didn't know how to say pass a test or fail a test, right? She said win a test. I understood what she was trying to say. And many of you may say that, oh, I win a test. A native English speaker in America would not say that. A native English speaker would not say that you won a test. You want to say you passed a test. And that is how you correct yourself, by just speaking. Over time with me teaching you, I will show you ways on how to learn on your own. You have to face your fear of making mistakes, and that is the motto of my company. I help you face your fear of making mistakes. Your grammar is not going to get better if you keep on saying it incorrectly. Today she said, my sister drink with me coffee. If you say that, stop saying that today. That's not correct. You need to say, I drank a beverage with a person. It can be anything. I drank coffee with my friend. I drank tea with my mom. I drank tea with my sister. I went out for drinks with my coworkers. Do you see that? I'm showing you the pattern of how the sentence should be said correctly, as a native speaker would say. That is how you build your vocabulary. That is how you fix your grammar. And over time, you're going to feel more confident speaking English. I promise. But this is an everyday thing. You need to do something every day. You tell many, I don't have time. Yes, you do have time. You have time. If you were told, I will give you $1 million for you to be able to hold a conversation with a native speaker for 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure you're going to find a way to do it. Given $1 million, a house that you don't have to pay for ever again, a brand new car that you don't ever have to pay for, you're going to find a way to do it. So if you really want to speak English well, find the time. You have time when you are driving to work, or listen to a podcast, listen to English words, think in English. What am I doing now? That is what I do every day. I try to think in whatever language I'm learning. That is what I do every day, or that is what I try to do every day that is what I do every day in the language that I am learning. I ask myself, what am I doing right now? Can I say this in Spanish? Can I say this in Chinese? Can I say this in Creole? And I don't. Fine. I'm going to actively look for how to say this. When I'm having a conversation with someone, that is when the ideas come. You're like, how do I get better at speaking English? Think about the conversations that you get stuck on. So today I saw a lady that I normally practice my Spanish with. She said, buenos dias. And I was on the phone, so I couldn't have a conversation with her, but I wanted to say, oh, what are you eating? Because she was eating. How are you? How is the new year? I don't know how to ask that. I need to know. These are questions that you want to ask. How is the new year? What are your new year resolutions? What are your goals for this year? These are topics you want to talk about. Whether it is with a friend, a client, a coworker, your boss, you want to be able to express these things. So please stop making excuses. When you're in the bathroom, listen to English. When you're taking a shower, listen to English. When you're cooking, listen to English. When you're walking outside, listen to English. When your child is sleeping, listen to English. Before you go to sleep, listen to English. Do something about you learning English this year. Do something. Stop saying that you can't. You can. I believe in you before you believe in yourself. You can. So if you like this video, please comment below what you liked and what video topics you want me to talk about. If you stayed to the end, thank you. My goal is to motivate you. I'm never going to tell you that English is easy or anything in life is easy. Everything is hard. But if you love it, if you really want to learn it, if you really want to do it, if you really want to speak that language, you can. You're the only one in your way. Definitely, if you want to book a class with me, you can go to ccclanguagelearning.com and book a trial class so I get to know you and who you are and why you want to learn English and how I can help you, whether it's your pronunciation, your phonics, you want to learn phonics and you're an adult, I go over that. If you want to prepare for a job interview and so much more. My name is Jasmine from CCC Language Learning. Bye guys.